So in this session, we're going to calibrate the coffee. We need to set 8 grams, 10 grams, 12 grams and 14 grams. That way, once they're set, we can assign the correct grammage to the correct coffee. So to calibrate the coffee, we just open this all up. What we have to do is remove the coffee dispensing hose, remove the espresso cover, and then we take out the espresso unit. That allows us to do some tests, and then we put the machine back on program. We'll go to tech mode and we go down to test, press enter. We want to go to special functions, so we press 2, press enter, and we want to go down to release dose, so we press plus sugar to go down 1 and enter. That's the mode for the coffee calibration. So we go in low dose, high dose, medium 1 and medium 2. So to do the coffee calibration, you need a mini scale. What we do is we put 1 cup on here, we tear the weight to zero, and we are about to start calibrating. So the first one is the low dose. So we press the confirm button, which is the one black, and we'll start getting some coffee. So we normally weigh the second one. We'll let the first one go in, we'll do the second one. So there again, we will set that at 8 grams, which is 8 grams. It's 0%. And we're going to do it again so we can weigh it. So confirm, press the enter key. So we will weigh this. And it's a bit low, so we're going to do it again. So that one was a bit low, so we're going to do it again just to check on it. So it's on 0%. So the one we're doing is 8 grams still. Go over to the scales. So that's perfect, it's 7.8. So that's within the limits. If it was too low or too high, the only way you can adjust it for the 0% or for the 8 grams is by adjusting this green lever. So you can go up 1 notch and it'll make it, it'll increase the dosage, or you can go down 1 notch and that will decrease the dosage. So for the 8 grams, you use this green lever to go up to increase it or down to decrease it. So we're happy with that, so we will go ahead to the next dosage. So 8 grams is set at 0. So we don't need to do it again, so we press the back key. And you can see here, we're going to do the high dose now, which is 14 grams. So we'll just release the coffee. We'll ignore this one. So it's going to be 14 grams. Put enter. And for that, it's going to be around the 60 mark. So we'll start off at 64. See how much it weighs. If it's too high, we'll reduce it. If it's too low, we'll increase it. So you go back and forth until you get close to 14. So we'll see what 64 gives us, 64%. So we want to do that, confirm it. And we'll weigh it. We'll just tear the cup weight off. So it's 13.78. We might increase it a touch. So 14 grams is good. The 64, we might go up to 65 and see what it gives us. There you go, so it's 14.2, so it's within our limits. So the high dosage is now set. 14 grams, so 65% will give us 14 grams. We don't want to do it again, we'll do the next one. So it's telling us the 4 dosages, we'll press enter. And now we're going to do medium 1, which we're looking for 10 grams. Before we do that, we'll just confirm that's what we're doing. We'll ignore this. So we're going for 10 grams. It's going to be around about 10 to 15%. So we'll try 11. We'll just drop a dosage. So that's spot on, 10.1, which is good. So far, we've done the 8 grams, the 14 grams, and we've got the 10 grams set up. So that's 11. Will give us 10 grams. Press enter, enter. We don't want to do it again, so we press the back key. And then we're going to do the medium dosage, which is 12 grams. So we'll confirm it to release the dosage. We'll ignore this one. So we want 12 grams, so we scroll up to 12, enter. And to get that, you'd be looking between 25 and 35%. So I've just set it up at 32 to see what that gives us. So we press enter, we'll see what that gives us, confirm. Weigh this. So that's pretty good. It's 12.06, which is well within our limits. So I'm happy with that. So that's the last of the calibrations, the 12 grams. 32% gives us that. Press enter, enter. We don't want to do it again. So we'll press the exit key or the back key a couple of times so we get out of this program. So we've got out of that. Now every machine will differ a little bit, marginally by % or 2, and yeah, so everything's calibrated. What we're going to do now is set the dosages for the coffee drinks. So now we're going to go to dosages and set the coffee strengths for the relative drinks. So to do that, we'll go to tech mode, and then we'll scroll down to doses, enter, and you go to selection parameters, you enter, So we'll start off with short black. So you press the short black button, which is number 2, and we're going to adjust the composition. Press enter, and we're looking for the espresso coffee, so it's highlighted. Press enter, scroll down to espresso coffee, enter. At the moment it's reading 12, but we want 14. So we'll just press the plus sugar key till we get 14. There it is there. So you press enter. All our drinks are on high. The piston pressure is on high for all the drinks. Press enter. And that's it. So the short black one is set up for 14. So we exit. Now we're going to do the flat white drink. So we'll press that button. So it took me too long. So if you take a while, or go back to selection parameters, but never mind, you just press enter. It's looking for the key number again. Flat white is number 3. Set composition. We're looking for espresso coffee. Scroll down to that. Press enter. Scroll down to espresso coffee. And for the flat white, it's 12 grams. So it's on 14. So you press the plus sugar. So it's 8. We don't want that. It's 10. We don't want that. And there's 12. So we press enter. Again, the piston pressure is on high. Press enter. And that's set up. So just exit. Next one is cafe latte, number 4. Set composition. Espresso coffee is highlighted. We want that. Go down 1 to espresso coffee. And again, the cafe latte, we want 12 grams. At the moment it's flashing on 10. So just increase it to 12. High piston pressure. Press enter. And that's all set. So we just escape. The next coffee drink that we do is the long black. So it took me a while to press it, so we just press selection parameters. Long black, it's number 12. Set composition. Looking for espresso coffee, so you scroll down 1. Scroll down to espresso coffee. At the moment it's flashing on 12, but we want 14. Press the plus sugar till you get 14. Enter. High piston pressure. And that's it for that drink. Just exit. Next one we want to do is cappuccino, number 13. Set composition. Scroll down to espresso coffee. And again, it's set on 10. So espresso coffee is on 12 grams. We want that. So you just press enter, high piston pressure, enter, and you exit. The next one is mochaccino, 14. Press the set composition. Scroll down to espresso coffee. Again, scroll down. That's on 10. Mochaccino, we want to set on 12 grams. So you scroll to 12. Press enter. That's it. High pressure. And you go back. So to get out of the tech mode, you just press that bottom rocker switch and you're going back to your main screen. And that's it. The coffee machine's all set up. So the only other thing we do now is put this back. So you got the espresso unit. To install this, you see there's 2 arrows on there. Just make sure they line up. And then these 2 holes go on these 2 pins. And you press the green circlip up and it just locks into position. Put the cover back on. Hook up the dispensing hose for the coffee machine. And that's it. It's all ready to go. The only other thing we do is we put a bag on the coffee unit there. So we just use a garbage bag that just goes on there. And there's a kicker plate that goes on the bottom of the machine. So to put this on, there's two little grooves there. It just goes on there, and you just put the 3 screws that are provided, and you screw that on, and that's it. The machine is all finished.